July 28th. A couple of days ago, the coffee machine stopped working. So we're going to do a teardown to find out the failure mode. We bought this at SM Cauayan City for less than 1,000 peso. Um, I think we bought it in February, March. Oh no, let me think. Let's see. No, we bought it a few months ago. I think, let's see, April, May. Anyway, it didn't last long. Not even 3 months. So that's the way it is. The light do come on, but there's no heat. No heat, no pump. So most likely the thermal fuse is open circuit. So we're gonna check if that's the case. So here it is open. They use a couple of security screws. You can get around it fairly quick. So thermostat to control temperature, and this is the thermal fuse. So we are going to test the thermal fuse. I think the temperature switch is okay. It's the thermal fuse we're after. The thermal fuse is okay. So we'll have to look at the power on off switch or the thermostat. So it's either or. So the thermostat is the problem here. It only lasted less than 3 months. I don't know if I can buy the parts from Lazada, but basically with about 1,000 peso, this is about $10, and or $12, $13 Canadian. This product is treated as throwaway. With the plastic and the heaters and such. It's unfortunate. So I'm hoping I can find the thermostat at Lazada. Then I can reuse this product again. But I'm not holding my breath. Oh well, c'est la vie. The thermostat is 250 volt, 10 amp, 120 degrees C rating. So I briefly checked the Lazada. It appears that I could buy this part and I can get this coffee machine going. It's August 5th. The thermostat arrived yesterday. And 250 volts, 10 amps, 120 degrees C. I ordered 4. The reason why I ordered 4, if this thermostat lasts 2-3 months, then I potentially have to replace these every 2-3 months to continue using the coffee machine. Oh well. So that's the maintenance plans. The reason I bought is maintenance plan. So 20 peso each, and the shipping is 65 peso. So it was just cheaper to just buy 4. Total is 191 peso. So I'm gonna replace that part. These of course they're glass fiber protecting the conductor. Let's see here, spot weld. I don't have a spot welder, so I'm just have to
cut them off. I also don't have thermal paste. I thought I had, but I can't locate the thermal paste, so no use, forced to do the silly thing of moving the compound paste from one to the other, and hope for the best. Oh well, just gonna order thermal paste from Lazada. I'm just gonna redo this once I have that thermal paste. Now why is that? Okay. Alright. So let's see, screws. Where are my screwdriver? Of course. The dogs might have, there it is. So I miss having coffee brewed. Like this morning I had instant coffee. They're fine for emergency. I really have to order thermal paste. I don't like the contact, but for this I really don't want to overheat the darn thing either, and then this fuse blows. Hopefully not. Now when using this kind of cutter, this is a great cutter. It will penetrate that quickly. You could actually penetrate it and cut the other way. So have to be mindful of how easily you could cut the conductor. Really have getting these I don't know what you call it now. Seems like you need a lot of these in the Philippines for interconnecting wires. That's what I noticed. Everything here is they do silly thing. Everything is black tape connection. They're really no good. But if you don't have the they don't have the proper equipment, proper parts, everything is black taped. It'll last, but then eventually they fail. That's what I noticed. That's how it is. Until so it's really, if you want to do your own fixing, you gotta have the proper tools. That's good enough. So I should actually solder them, but then it's useless. Spot weld would be great. Okay, now let's see here. I really need more thermal paste. I mean, once you start moving them around, oh yeah, I forgot about that, the insulator cable. Oh well. Yeah, well, can't really help that now. So, clip it into place. There. Okay, and this is compression. Contact is by compression here. That's how the this thing is pressed down into the plate. So there's a pump here. It moves the cold water to the heater and then back to the where the coffee is. And I see they're all the same. Same length. Oh, I don't think so. Nope. These are for the housing. And that's how it's done. I really need to have more thermal paste. Disturb the system. I don't know how badly I disturb the system, but well, this coffee machine is 1,000 peso. I'm not saying it's cheap, just saying that sometimes you have to factor the value and say this is no good anymore, get a different one or new one. Oh wait, it's not in the original position. Yeah. Yeah, it's not on the original position. It's actually important to keep. Gotta have a nice screw. Gotta grind this off. Tip is no good. Let's see. I have a screw. No, that's a flat one. Okay. Will this work? Might also have a tendency to walk around. It's life. Okay, much better, I think. It's too big. Go back to this one. We have to have the proper screw. So this clip disturbed the installation, as you see. So this clip was here. It looked like originally. Makes sense. Of course. Yeah, I think the reason why it's there is I think it was done this way, deliberately designed this way to clip here for just in the event the thermostat doesn't work, the thermal fuse would take over, would kick in. Okay, well, it's not in the original position. Oh well. Really need more thermal paste. See if I can get them alas around Roxas. Okay. So hopefully there is a thermal paste I can buy there somewhere. Maybe a computer shop. I don't know. Let's get them from Lazada. Okay. I have a cold. Hot and muggy. Going to the room, sleeping room, turn the aircon on. It's so nice to sleep in a cool room. But then the body has to adjust to that. And So I got the cold because the aircon was cold air was blowing over my body. My person is unable to cope. A cold. That's life. Now there are two security screws here. They're kind of useless, but they're used as a deterrent for people that gives up easily. Determined people will just ignore it and say, well, just another challenge to be overcome. So I'm deciding, should I put it back? Well, since I was able to take it off, I should be able to put it back. Let's see here. Yeah. That's kind of useless now. One-time use, basically. The screws. This one's okay. See, so if you have the screw, which this one is, you just bypass them. So I actually didn't test before I went and put it back together. So we'll do a quick test, just a quick one. It's off, on, and see if I see this warm. Is it warm? Yeah, getting warm. That's warm. So now this thing works. Now I'm gonna make coffee. Here's my cat. His name is Michael. So cute. Sleeping. Yeah. Here's my dog. There's another one there somewhere. This one is called Sunshine. They're always sleeping here on the stairs. Always tripping over them. So I put in water. And I don't know, filter in here. So I'm just gonna put 5 scoop, 10 water line, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The reason why I do this is initially because if I don't, when I close it in, it would fold over, cover the coffee, and the coffee is not wetted, or the water doesn't brew, and what you get is bland coffee. So because they wanted seal here, really one should actually remove the filter there. But what I've discovered with this design, something happens and it just doesn't work as good as leaving the metal filter. So with this, just make sure the paper filter is actually going in. Okay, now why it doesn't, oh, obviously. It's a comment. Why doesn't it go in? What did I do? Should go in. That is the reason why. There's something preventing it from closing. Okay, there it is. It closes. And turn it on. So I'm just gonna watch this thing brew. I can hear the pump pumping in water into the filter. So we're gonna have, my wife and I were gonna have fresh cup of coffee this morning. So it's done brewing. The smell is really nice. Freshly brewed coffee. So we're gonna have, my wife and I are gonna have coffee.